Welcome to another video, the same every time, GCSE and IGCSE Maths. In this video we're looking at the product of prime factors. The question for 3 marks this time, write 880 as a product of powers of its prime factors. If you watched the previous videos on this topic, you might want to pause the video now and have a go at trying this question yourself. I'm going to do this question non-calculator. Of course, some IGCSE and GCSE papers have a non-calculator paper. So this would be an example of what they might ask you on that paper. First of all, I'm going to revise the prime numbers. If you don't know these, you do need to learn them. So learn the first few prime numbers. So 2, 3, 5, 7, and 11, another one, 13, that will be enough, I think, for this. Now, the way to do this, always the way to do this, as a factor tree. So 880. I need to think of 2 numbers that multiply together to make 880. It doesn't matter which 2 numbers I choose, I will get the same final answer in the end. There are different ways, different numbers to do this, but we will get the same final answer. I could have 88 times 10, 2 times 440. I'm thinking the most obvious one probably is going to be 88 times 10, isn't it? I'll go with that, 88 times 10. So none of these is a prime number. 88 isn't a prime number, 10 isn't a prime number, so I don't circle them. But I do know that I can write 88 as 11 times 8. 10 I can write as 2 times 5. So I have some prime numbers now. 11 is a prime number, so I circle. 8 can't be a prime number because it's even. 2 is a prime number, 5 is a prime number. So my factor tree is nearly finished. I just need to write 8 as a product. Well, 2 times 4 is 8. And then I have a prime number to circle, that's the 2. And then the 4 is going to be 2 times 2, and those are both prime numbers. So when I've got to the end of my final branch, I stop. So 880, as a product of prime factors, I've got 2, 2, 2, and 2, 5, and 11. So it's going to be 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 5 times 11. Product of prime factors means we're having prime numbers and prime numbers only multiplied together. But let's go back and read the question here, because it does say a product of powers of its prime factors. So they want this in what we call index form, or involving the powers. So 2 times 2 times 2 times 2, remember this is 2 to the power 4, and then it's just times by 5, and then times by 11. So there we are, that's the end of that. So 880 as a product of powers of its prime factors, 2 to the power 4 times 5 times 11. I'll take the 3 marks for that, and as we know, if we learn how to do these questions that are the same every time, we're going to get ourselves the marks every time, we're going to get well into the marks, and that gets us well into the grades. If you found this video useful, then press the subscribe button, and I'll be back on the next one.